We're now starting to get some of the more specific stories surrounding the trail to catch the Boston Marathon bombing suspects. And we all remember the pictures of Jeff Bauman, who was being helped by the cowboy hat wearing father of an Iraq war veteran who was killed, who was helping him, holding a tourniquet in some of those pictures that now have gone completely viral. And it turns out that Jeff Bauman looked at one of the bombers right in the face, and that as soon as he regained consciousness at Boston Medical Center, he asked for paper and pen, according to Bloomberg News, and he wrote on that piece of paper, "Bag, saw the guy, looked right at me." And his father, Chris Bauman, has confirmed this and confirmed that he remembered a lot of the details. Chris Bauman saying, "I've had many times alone with him, and yes, he told me every single detail." And it is truly incredible that Jeff Bauman, maybe at least a factor in his surviving, was Carlos Arredondo, the Costa Rican Iraq War veteran father, who had this horrifying story, which we discussed earlier in the week on the David Pakman Show, about his son being killed in Iraq and him, just as he described it, completely losing it and taking a sledgehammer to the windshield of the vehicle that had come to notify him about the death of his son. 4 years later, his other son committing suicide, in part because of the grief over the death of his brother, and then Carlos Arredondo responsible, at least in part, for Jeff Bauman's survival. And then Jeff Bauman saying, I can help you figure out who this was because I looked at him right in the face. Incredible stories, and I'm sure we're going to learn more about this as we find out more about exactly what happened.